2-1 and 2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
James 3-0. Okay, I see it, James.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Wow, what did he do that juke move? He's trying to just run.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
A gain of 13 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Ooh. Oh.
That's to McCaffrey, complete.
I'll take it.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. Pretty well.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. It'll be Minshew again.
Oh, good one. Fuck Douglas.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
I don't know. I thought he was going to follow the fucking receiver. He came back.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A give the first man through. Gillespie of the fullback. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
They'll run with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Then he takes it into the end zone
What?
for the Dolphin touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to take
Who's your quarterback?
first quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Seahawks nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Seattle.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Maurice Hurst coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Let's see, Gusto.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, Seahawks nothing.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Wow.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A good pickup there at 22.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return.
He had 2 people open.
I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
At the 23-yard line.
That's crazy.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out
I'm
of
over
that.
looking at that wide open receiver that's to the right.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Fucking man, bad.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll run with Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, my God.
Into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And
when you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
And the
What the
Dolphins
fucking ball, you idiot?
down he goes. Maurice Hurst picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On second down, McCaffrey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? You can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Hurts. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Open.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed
points
because
on
they've
the
had a
board,
lot of
fellas.
trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Let's go. Tighten up, don't lighten up.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35.
What? McCaffrey fumble?
And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Shit, bro.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning out to be a pretty decent return.
A really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now The defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
He is out there. No.
This is McCaffrey on the deal. Just a yard on the first down carry. So
oh, no, he ain't on the kickoff. No. I got to get him out there, though.
He is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Towards the end zone for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. Third down here.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Here's Minshew. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. On the return, Jackson. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get up, boy.
Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 40.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play.
Oh, you got Isabella again.
That line as he moves on in his career.
Minshew sets to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now Minshew.
Oh, you bum.
It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And it's 3rd and 4. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Look.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
What?
Here's Jackson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Straight to the city with it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Figure out how to get on this ball.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, shit, I didn't think I could make it from the 40-yard line. How long that would have been? Should have tried it anyway.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. A nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Where is he? Oh, Jeff Gladly in there. Thought so.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Looking to throw. He'll buy some time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw.
Gladly, baby. Let's go. I put him in just in time.
He will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive?
Man.
I think they just crossed it on that one.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by Hollister. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
16 yards.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And that play goes nowhere.
Holding.
He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. McCaffrey following the penalty.
What the fuck? Why is leaving right there, man?
Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
The ball carrier.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
No, he made me miss. That was me.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Oh, good shit. That was a good-ass play.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get the first, the decision to run on 30.
Can't believe I
winds up being a good one.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36.
Yeah,
now,
I saw the fiery moon. Hell yeah.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's
Oh, come on, Ward.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Now, did you just see Ward get burnt by Deshaun Jackson like that?
His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, and the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Pick up at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Y'all is retarded, boy, I swear.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Come on.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Man. Trying. Nigga, yeah, nigga, so I liked the ball. That nigga was coming. I wasn't even looking at my receivers. I was just looking at that nigga coming.
Up on 3rd down.
Yeah.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it?
They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
Come on, get his ass! Damn!
3 yards short of the first. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This is taken
Oh,
at about
face
the
mask.
14.
Seen that.
Well, they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position. Discipline
it was the 4th quarter, though. He did it legally.
Leads to a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, my Lord.
It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Oh, come on, man. This is the dude that was complaining about me not giving him the ball.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. It's been a problem.
He was complaining in the office, talking about he want more touches and he dropped the ball. Man.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
How about?
It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because
just want to score,
it's all
man.
about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really?
Now Minshew has a knocked out fumble. And this is
Why I couldn't run up the middle, man?
The big fella.
Big ass run. No, that was 98. How he was running.
Big fella, what a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but to take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Man. But what happened was I was trying to run up that little gap. It looked like it was open.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
25-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun is Minshew.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the
I didn't have to
third
throw
time.
that. All right.
Dropped by the rookie Isaiah Simmons.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Deshaun Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Seahawks 3.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
I'm gonna get it right though. You know what I'm saying? You know I move slow. I'm gonna get it right.
Try and put points on the board.
My thing is, I just want to score. I just want to score. I want to learn. I want to see if I can score. That's my thing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Intended for Cole Beasley.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Come on, why couldn't juke
Nice
him?
little screen. They get 6 on first down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits
Man.
of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means after run
Yeah,
extra
that's
plays, harder to move.
Yeah, I saw that, but it was too late. I was already like, man.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew.
Hold the ball. Oh.
Here to Brown.
Damn, I could have kept running. I just wanted him to hold the ball. I thought he was going to get smacked.
The Dolphins 42. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Seattle.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Oh,
And the coverage
yeah, John Brown.
terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. It'll be Minshew again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've struggled to the
y'all,
tune
we
of
need
2 for 8 so
touchdown.
far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Wow, I went back.
And boy, he is very close to
Wow.
a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Man.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
218, chop. Check 26, check 26. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. Check 9. On the ball, 5.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. He's
Come on,
got a
McCaffrey,
first
you
down,
faster than
much
that, ain't
more
you?
inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they
He got
can do is
deep
shake
step
their
on me.
heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check, check. Walk it up.
On first and goal, Drake.
Come on.
Gets
Why?
it forward for 4, maybe
I try to
5,
turn
but
to
the
that
flag's
gap, man. Then
fly.
I can hold it
And this
anyway.
one
It
could be
wouldn't work.
coming back.
Shit.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the
I have
league
no
that are
control,
polished
man.
blockers
That's
or asked to
crazy,
do it a lot
man.
in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And somewhat of
All
a
right,
measure of
Rudolph,
revenge
take the jump
as he's
ball.
in for the
Shit.
touchdown,
It'll
but
be
they
luck.
still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Eddie Pinheiro.
There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown
score
pass
one more
last year as a
time.
rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's
take
done
the
it
ball.
before.
Takes this about 5
All right,
yards
fellas,
deep.
take the ball back.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stick over. You hear him, Gino? Man.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Let's not forget, a year ago, this was a last-place team in their division in the National Football League. How quickly the fortunes can turn.
And somewhere, there's a former commissioner smiling down and looking because parity is something he was looking for in this league, and it plays itself out year after year. Last to first is not something that's uncommon in the NFL.
Yeah, a season ago, they didn't have one performance like this, but they put it all together in this ball game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now first down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down at the 41.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And taking it across midfield
But
and
Deshaun
inside
Jackson
the
is just
45.
out here acting ass,
Give him
ain't he?
14 on that one and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver.
But you know what? Deshaun Jackson is really balling in real life.
They
So,
did it well there.
how old is that
Perfectly
nigga?
executed crossing route. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Give me that ball, defense.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Hey, shouldn't that be a pass interference? He hit me before the ball got to him.
At the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Okay. Let me go to my bread and butter. Yes, dude. This is a guarantee interception right here.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Oh, come on, man.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was the bread and butter defense right
Any
there.
surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just get it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Man.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 50, check. Hey, hey.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let
Wow.
it go deep
Oh,
for the end
shit. That
zone.
nigga was wide open.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now.
Hey, your quarterback don't got no accuracy, huh?
Absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts
It's a gain of
as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely a lot of answers.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Minshew. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're
Oh, whoop
out
your
there
ass,
again to
Nolan.
try once more. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football
I'm going to learn,
in
though.
great field
I ain't going to be a
position.
bum for long.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, all I got to do is go on my phone and hit the YouTube up.
Here's
Shit.
Hurts to
Oh, that
throw.
was...
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this
Yeah, I
game is
know.
over.
I was like, wow, because I thought you was handing it off. You see me rush in?
Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching
Good
this
game,
one
D-Wood.
were
Shit.
thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words
That's
that were
crazy,
said.
man.
But
I
get
should
the
have played a
sense
lot
it was
better.
much more of the
Because my
adjustments
team
they
is,
made. They came in
on
with a game
paper, is
plan
better
that
than
we
yours.
saw that didn't work
I
in
mean,
the first
the
half.
rating is.
They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a
Like
spark,
a
and
86.
then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Yeah. Because I got a lot of OGs.
So for Miami,
I got OGs.
It'll be a
I got a lot of
500 start
OGs.
as the
That's
win
why.
gets them back to
That's
2-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a home date next week.
So I'm
against
going to
the
try to get
Minnesota
Minshew.
Vikings.
I'm going to try to, hopefully I can get him right.
And for Charles Davis.
I gave a Fitzpatrick for a pick.